In our most recent church gathering, we reflected on today's culture, a culture that constantly pushes us to look for what's cheaper, faster, and easier. We want more for less, even when the price is so low that it seems impossible for production costs to be covered. Fast fashion, endless sales, and the obsession with having the latest thing have led us to value appearance over essence, chasing what's new instead of what's truly meaningful. We live surrounded by conveniences, smart refrigerators, cleaning robots, and digital assistants that respond in seconds. Life has indeed become easier, and there's nothing wrong with that. The problem begins when we try to carry that same expectation of ease into our spiritual life. We start wanting instant answers, effortless faith, and blessings without process. We seek a low-cost Christianity, where everything is blessing but without commitment, where there are promises but no process. However, following Jesus always comes with a cost. Luke 9:23 says, "Then he said to them all, 'Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross daily and follow me.'" The price is daily. It requires surrender, effort, and commitment. Many of us long for the miracle, but we are not willing to walk through the process. And here's the question that confronted me. Have I already surrendered everything God has asked of me? Am I willing to do it? What is God asking me to lay down today? Many times, what God asks of us isn't something bad, but something that has taken the place that only He should occupy. When God asked Abraham to offer Isaac, it wasn't because Isaac was bad or because God wanted to take something precious away. It was because He wanted to reveal what place He held in Abraham's heart. God wasn't seeking the sacrifice of the son, but the surrender of the father. He wanted Abraham to show that his faith, trust, and love didn't depend on fulfilled promises, but on the God who gave them. Why God must come first. God asked to be first in our lives, not because He is selfish, but because everything else we place at the center can eventually fall apart. If we build our lives around a relationship, that person can fail or leave. If we build them around a job, it can be lost. If we build them around a talent or a dream, it can fade. When anything other than God becomes our foundation, our peace and identity collapse when it's shaken. But when He is at the center, when He becomes our first love and our greatest priority, even if everything else falls, we remain standing. We came from Him. We were created by His breath. That's why our hearts can't be whole without Him. He is not just our creator. He is our anchor. When He is first, everything else finds its rightful place. The gospel is not about beautiful words or fleeting emotions. It's about surrender. And the hardest part isn't always letting go of what's wrong, but releasing what we've turned into an idol. Something or someone that occupies more space in our hearts than God Himself. The kingdom of God cannot be bought on sale. It is built through daily surrender. Jesus Himself warned us in Matthew 7:13-14, "Enter through the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it."